Hello and welcome. In this video series, I am going to teach you to program in C language, assuming that you are a complete beginner to it. Alright? Now, C is a very old language. It was created by Dennis Ritchie at Bell Laboratories in 1972. Alright? Now, this is 2023, which makes it pretty old. Even though it is very old, it is a very popular language and it is a very powerful language too. C language has been used to develop operating systems, databases, applications, and much more. Okay? Initially, it was used to develop the Unix operating system. Now, why do you need to learn C? If you learn C, you will find it easy to learn other programming languages like Java, Python, C++, C Sharp, etc. because the syntax will be similar. Okay? And next is that C language is very fast. Okay, it is very fast when compared to other programming languages like Java and Python. C is very versatile too. It can be used in both applications and technologies, which is why it is one of the most popular programming languages in the world. Alright? So, this is why it is helpful to learn C language. Alright, so without further delay, let us start learning C program. Now, since you are a beginner, I do not want you to install any softwares to write C program. Okay, so instead of that, we will use an online compiler. So what I want you to do is go to google.com and search one compiler. Okay. One compiler and hit enter. Go to the first website onecompiler.com, which loads up the Java compiler. Okay, now here click on this and select C. Alright, now this will load up the C compiler. Alright, now I'm going to zoom in a bit so that you can see it properly. Alright, and let me delete this. Okay, now what I want to teach you about in this video is to print something on the screen. Okay, so what I want to print now is this. I want to print this on the screen. So how do I do it? Now before I explain that, you must know that this is the basic structure of a C program. Now what is this? What are these? I will explain it to you when the time comes. Alright? As you are a beginner, if I explain you what this is and what this is, it will just confuse you. Alright? It will make you stop learning the language and close the browser, which is not what I want. Alright, so instead of explaining you this and confusing you, I will explain it to you when it matters. So just remember that this is the basic structure of a C program. Okay, and between this and this bracket is what we have to write. Okay, now as I said, I want to print this. And to print something, we use printf function. Okay, printf function. And after writing printf, we need brackets. Alright, we need brackets. And inside the brackets, we need to have quotes. Okay, double quotes. And inside double quotes, you need to type in exactly what you want as output. So I want this as output, and so that is exactly what I will be typing inside the double quotes. Okay, my first program. So printf, and inside brackets and inside quotes the data that we need to output. But this is not it. We need to end this with a semicolon. Alright? Just like we end a sentence in English language with a full stop, we end the sentence in C language using a semicolon. Alright? Yes. So after this, after typing this, I'm going to click on run. So when I click on run, you can see that my output is my first program. Alright? Which is what I wanted, my first program. Okay? So let me remove this and let me have hello world here. Alright? Hello world. So when I run it, you can see that I get hello world as the output. Okay? So printf is the function, and inside brackets and inside quotes we need to have the data that we want to print here. Alright? Yes, proceeding further. I want to have this as output. I want exactly this to be the output. So what can I do? So as I mentioned before, you need to type in exactly what you want as output. So I need 100 by 50 as output. So that is exactly what I will type inside the quotes. So I'll click on run and I will get 100 by 50 as the output. Okay? Yes, proceeding further. I want to output this, or I want to print this out. So here my is in one line, first is in the next line, program is in the third line. Alright, so I want each word in separate line. So how do I do it? So let us try it out. So here I will say my, okay, and in the second line I'll say printf, and I'll say first, and then I will end this with quotes, and I'll say f, and here I'll say program. Okay, program, and finally end this with semicolon. Alright, now let me run this. When I run this, you can see that my first program, all three words have come in one single line, and that too without a space, which is not what I wanted, correct? So I want like this, but I have like this. Even though I have typed it in three different lines using three printf functions, I'm getting this. So let us modify this. So after my is what I want, is where I want my first break, correct? So after my, I want a first break. So to print something in a new line or a next line, we use this. Okay? So this is new line character. It is backward slash and n. So what does backward slash and n mean? It means insert a new line after my. So after my, we want to insert a new line, and in that new line I want first, correct? So that is why I have backward slash n after my. So let me run this, and you can see after my it has inserted a new line, and in that line I have first program. Okay, so using backward slash n we insert new lines. Now I want program in the third line, but here I have it in second line itself. That means I need to insert one more new line here, correct? So soon after first I need to insert a new line. So let us do that. So after first, I will say backward slash n. Okay, backward slash n. So now when I run it, you can see my first program in 3 separate lines, which is what I wanted in the first place. Correct? Yes. So now let me make slight modification and see if it works. So instead of having backward slash n inside the quotes, I will have it outside the quote. Okay. So instead of having inside quotes, I will have it outside quotes. Let me see if it works. No, it doesn't work. Correct? So it is giving me an error. So this backward slash n must be inside the quotes and not outside. Okay, some of you make this mistake. So let me run it and you can see I have my first program. This is one way to get it. There is one more way to get this. Alright, so let me show it to you now. So instead of having 3 separate printf functions, I will use only one function. So here, soon after my and backward slash n, I will say first and backward slash n and then program. Alright, program. So I will delete this, and I will run it to get my first program. Okay, so here there is a space, so let me delete it and let me run it, and there is a space here which is not required, and you can see my first program. Okay, so what I did was I added the new line character here itself in a single line. So soon after my, I added a new line character, and then came first, and then a new line character, and then came program. So soon after my, a new line was inserted and first was printed, and a new line was inserted after first, and then program was printed. Okay, so in this way too you can get this output. All right, yes. So let us proceed further. Now I want to print this out. I want to have my in first line, first in second line, program in third line, but then you can see that I have spaces here. All right, I have white spaces here. So first f doesn't start from here, it starts from here, and then you can see program starts from here and not here. So I want this space and this space too. So let us learn how to do it. So here I'll go to this, okay, and to get multiple spaces, what we use is backward slash t. Okay, backward slash t. So this is similar to pressing tab key on your keyboard. I hope you know that we use tab key to give multiple spaces. So in the same way, by using backward slash t, we give multiple spaces, or we insert multiple spaces. So now let us check out the result of this. So you can see mine, and in the next line I have first, but before first I have backward slash t, which is inserting this much white space. Okay, now this cannot be reduced. When you have one backward slash t, this much will come. Okay, yes. So now this is done, but I want program to be here. So soon after program, soon before program, I'll add backward slash t, and now when I run it, you can see I have my first and program, but then I have program right below first, which is not what I want. Correct? I want program to be still to the right. So I will use backward slash t once again. and run the program. And you can see I have my here, first here and program here. Alright. So this is to insert something in a new line, and this is to give multiple spaces. Alright. Yes. Now proceeding further, I want to print this out. I want my name is Ravi as output, and Ravi must be in double quotes. Okay. Yes. So let us do that. Let me delete this. Let me delete this. So printf, and inside brackets and inside quotes I will say my name is Ravi. Okay. I will end this. I will end this using semicolon. Now when I run it, I get my name is Ravi, which is the output that I wanted. But then I have double quotes here, which did not come here. So let us add that. So I will add double quotes here and the double quotes here. Okay. So you can see my name is Ravi and Ravi is in quotes. So you can see this double quote and this double quote is for Ravi and this is for entire line. Okay. Now let me run it. So when I run it, I get an error. Now what is this error? Why am I getting an error? This is because, see, the C program assumes this as the data to be printed. It assumes that, it considers that this is the starting code and this is the ending code, and whatever is inside these two codes must be printed. So according to C program, my name is must be printed. That's all. Okay. So after this code, whatever is here is not recognized by C program. Alright. So it recognizes this as starting codes and this as ending code. Whereas our starting code is this and ending code is this. Correct? This is the ending code. We want whatever is in between this code and this code to be printed. But C program decides that this is the starting code, this is the ending code. It assumes that this is the ending code and whatever is between these two codes must be printed. And then it doesn't know what to do with the rest of the data. And so it is giving this error. Okay. Now, how to rectify this? We rectify this by using a backward slash. Okay. Backward slash. I'll tell you what it is. Okay. I will have a backward slash before this code and I will have a backward slash before this code. Alright. Now when I run it, I get the exact thing that I wanted. Okay. There is a full stop here. Let me add a full stop and let me run it to get my name is Ravi. Alright. Now, what is this backward slash? Why did I add it? See, backward slash performs multiple functions and one of it is to remove the special meaning of the character that comes after it. Okay. Now, this is backward slash. What is the character that is coming after this? It is the code, correct? So, this backward slash removes the special meaning of this. Okay? Once again, I am going to repeat it. Backward slash removes the special meaning of the character that comes after it. Okay? So the character that comes after it is the double quote, and so the special meaning of this double quote is removed, and it is saying to C program, C language, that treat this double quotes as normal. Do not treat this as ending quote. Okay. So here also it is doing the same thing. it is removing the special meaning of this. It is saying to C language that treat this double quote as normal quotes. Do not treat this as ending quotes. What is ending quote? This is ending quote. This is starting quote and this is ending quote. So this backward slash says that do not treat this as ending quote. Treat this as normal quote. Okay. So backward slash removes the special meaning of the character that comes after it. Okay. Now it also gives special meaning to character that comes after it. What is that case? That is N and T. Correct. So this backwards slash gives special meaning to N. It says that do not treat this N as character N. Treat this N as a new line character. Insert a new line because I am before it. So when we use backward slash right before T, it gives special meaning to T. It says to the C language, do not treat this as normal T. Take this T as special and give multiple spaces. Okay. So backward slash gives special meaning to characters after it. It also removes special meaning of characters after it. Okay. So here it is removing the special meaning. Here it is adding extra special meaning. Okay. So let me delete it. So backward slash quote, backward slash quote. So run and get this output. All right. Yes. So now let me delete this. Let us see what the output of this is. Okay. So let me run it and you can see I have one backward slash as output. So if I have two backward slashes here, one backward slash will be printed out when I hit run button or when I run the program. Okay. So what one backward slash is doing is it is removing special meaning of the backward slash. I told you that backward slashes use special meaning to the character after it or it removes the special meaning of the character after it. So here it is saying treat the backward slash that is coming after this, after the first backward slash, as normal. Okay. So try to understand, this is first backward slash, this is second backward slash. So first backward slash is saying to the C language that the second backward slash is normal backward slash and you have to treat it in the usual way. Okay. So if you want to print one backward slash, you need to use two backward slashes. If you have four backward slashes, you will get two backward slashes as output. Okay. Whereas if you have one backward slash, you will get an error because it doesn't know what to do with this. What this backward slash is doing here is it is removing the special meaning of this. Okay. It is removing the special meaning of this. So when I have one more, so this is removing the special meaning of this, and so when I run it, I get one backward slash as output. All right. I hope it is clear. Now I want you to practice the things that we have learned in this video. All right. I have an exercise for you. I want you to print this out. All right. I want you to get this as output. I want 1, 2 in first line. Then I want a comma and this should be in single quotes. And then I need multiple spaces here. 3 must be in double quotes. And then I want multiple spaces here. And then 4 must be in 2 backward slashes and 2 forward slashes. Okay. 2 forward slashes and 2 backward slashes. Or in other words, I want you to get this as output. So pause this video and try it out. because in a few seconds I will display the answer on the screen. Okay? Alright. So I hope you have got it right. So that was about print function. So that's it for this video. We will continue our journey on C language in the next video. Till then, take care and thank you for watching.